Hello, this is Dr. G. Today, oh, I wanted to talk to you guys about how you can take your video conferences to the next level. Now, I am talking about how you, in your little square on the video conference, can take your square to the next level. And so, what are some of the things? I don't know. Have you ever noticed that you might get on? And I'm talking about this because we're all using video conferencing right now, and it's just the new way. And so, if you're unfamiliar with things related to that, then this is going to be helpful to you. So, thanks for sticking around. So, the first thing is, so when you get on there, I showed you before how on Zoom you click on the little camera if it has a hash mark through it, then that will allow for your video feed to actually come on. I also showed you how you can connect your camera to the actual Zoom platform. So this one, I'm going to show you how to make your square awesome. Okay, so I'm not gonna get into backgrounds or anything like that. But one of the things that you can do is just put yourself with a wall in the background that's either plain or has a very nice pattern. You can just find a corner in your house. It doesn't have to be like a studio per se, but just find a corner in your house, a plain wall, or has a background that's not cluttered, because there is nothing more distracting than someone's watching you or talking with you and all they can focus on is the package that you just got delivered to your home or the pile of laundry on the floor. So you want to be in a place that's not cluttered, and you also want to be with a background that is either plain or has a nice pattern. So this is the background that I like to use. It is in the corner of one of the rooms in my home, and it is quite pleasant to look at. So not as distracting. All right, so that's number one. Number two, and then you can play around with other backgrounds like virtual backgrounds. So we're not going to get into that. The other thing is you want to make sure that you have a microphone, right? So it's hard because not everybody has a microphone, but everybody has the headphone mic that comes, or earplug mic that comes with your telephone. So utilize that if that's what you have, because what that does, it does two things. So when you wear headphones, it basically diminishes the feedback that comes from just using the speaker and audio from your laptop. Okay. So that is very distracting when someone's in a meeting and we hear a lot of echoing. It's very, very distracting. So definitely put in your earphones that have the mic, plug those bad boys in, utilize that. It works two ways. It has the earphone function that diminishes the feedback, and it also delivers better sound, directed sound, because it's going to the mic that's in the earphones or earbuds. If you have additional mics, fine. You can utilize, a mic like this or whatever mic you have, or some people have headsets that have mics. Perfect. So that's the sound. Okay. So you want your sound to be good. Particularly if you are doing a meeting that's going to be recorded, you definitely want to make sure that your sound is on point. The next thing is what you look like. Okay. So your distance from the camera makes a huge difference. So if I am right here, right? I'm right here and I'm all in the camera, that's not as appealing as I'm talking to you as if I were to back up, right? I back up, I'm at a good distance. I'm basically arm's length from the camera. That's a good distance because now, you can see me. You're not looking at my nose hairs on my nostrils, and it's more of a natural conversation. Like, I'm at eye level with you. You are, you're talking with me. It's more of a conversation. It's less of, oh my goodness, this person's like all in my face. Like, what is the deal? Safe space, back it up. Um, the last thing is the position of, oh no, not the last thing, second to last thing, the position of the phone or the laptop, right? So I just described to you the distance, right? So what if I'm trying to do this. What if I had my laptop like this, right? What would you be seeing? You just be seeing my mouth. You just be seeing my nose. So what you want to do is you want to bring it either to a level that's pretty close to eye level, right? so that that's not the case. Okay. And then the last thing is, you know, as you're looking right now, so if you have a window, if you have a light source like a window and there is beautiful sunlight coming in, you want to make sure that the window is in front of you, right? All that beautiful sunlight coming through, not behind you. So if you have the window behind you, the light source behind you, it provides a glare and it makes it very difficult for people to actually, pay attention and see you, right? You want to have it where you are in the light source is in front. Okay, so let me show you why that can make a difference, right? So um my light source is currently in front of me. I'm going to turn it off and you'll see the difference in what I so this is my light source. I can turn it up and off. See that? It looks, right? So now, and then so the glare happens if the light is behind you. It's dark if if you're in a room that doesn't have like a, if it's not a really bright room. And so you want to put your light source in front of you. Now, you can just use like a regular lamp and just put that in front of your computer and just have that shining on you. It will make your face brighter. It will make it such that people are more engaged and focused on you. So these are just a few little tips that hopefully will help you out so that you can crush your square on the next video conferencing meeting. So this is a recap. I mentioned your sound, right? So you can maximize your sound by making sure that you use your earbuds or a mic and headphones. Then the other thing is you can make sure that you have a good background, right? So a plain background, something uncluttered, so it does not take away focus from what you have to say. And then the other thing is you want to make sure you're positioning so that you're arm's length away from the camera. The camera is at eye level, and also that you're not positioned so your people are looking, the camera is not angled so that they're looking up your nose or in your mouth and not at your whole visage. Okay, so you want to make sure that you have that your box is primo. And then the last thing is where you position the light. So you don't want to be sitting in front of the light because then there's a huge glare and that interferes with everybody's vision. You want to have your light source in front of you so that that provides the best vision of you in your square. So I hope that that was helpful. If it is, definitely let me know. Let me know if you watched the replay or if you're watching live, because I love the feedback. And let me know if you have anything else you want me to go over. I'll do my best to come up with some topics based on questions that I get and put these out. So, Dr. G, thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope that you will be strong, be brave, and unleash your greatness.